Good day! Welcome to the Power Hour, live from the Lizard Lounge, bringing you to-be-confirmed content on a to-be-confirmed basis at to-be-confirmed lamps on a to-be-confirmed platform. I'm Ross, and I'm joined by my co-host, the toaster of butties, the widower of Regan, and Polywell Mark, Chris Kidd. Chris, how the bloody hell are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you, Ross. Fantastic.
How's isolation treating you?
Badly. Just my right hand hurts.
Well, see, Pornhub are making a killing by offering everyone premium. So, Polywell, I'm sure you're pushing that very strongly, both in the figurative and literal sense. Well, I suppose we all think this is a strange new world to everyone. You can't go everywhere. You have to stay on your sofa. You can't go out. It's all very weird, and some of the things you miss, some of the things you don't miss. Queuing at a bar. It's great. Walk to my fridge, get a beer straight away. Same time, night out, finishing, nabsies. Who doesn't miss nabsies in all this? There's red salt chips.
I should have stockpiled on some red salt before the pandemic.
Absolutely. I saw something on Twitter the other day, and there was your man who had frozen some KFC.
Oh.
And I know, disgusting, absolutely disgusting. But he had the last laugh because he's the only person in the country having KFC.
and the worst shit in
literally that's
records
the
began.
thing, isn't it? But it's modern, isn't it? It's all new. We're all kind of adapting to this. You've got the likes of House Party, Zoom, Teams. Everyone's in a new way of working. Myself, I've sat in the same room for the last 3 weeks working. It's not quite the same as being in the office with a lot of people. Polly, I know you've got you're much restricted in what you're doing. You're not quite going in as much.
No, twice every 2 weeks. So a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah, so hence why your hands are so sore. I'm sure. But we're all in this together. It's all new, and ultimately we're all doing it to protect the NHS and making sure that people are staying home and we're all saving lives. We're all in this together, guys. Keeping that wartime spirit alive.
Get in the fucking bunker.
That is legit. It's we're all very, very Fritzl about this. We're all having to make sure our families are staying in and not leaving. It's strange. It's brave new world for everyone. But what hasn't changed in everything is music, and music brings everyone together, and that's what the Power Hour stands for: music and talking crap about wrestling. So, Polywell, should we have a song?
I think we should, Rosalind. I think the first one, Billy Idol, American Idol. Uncle Billy lost his willy on the motorway. Moxley. It's Billy Idol, White Wedding.
What's your vice wish? Hey little sister, shotgun, oh yeah. Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Ow. little sister who's the only one. I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Wow! There is nothing fair in this world. There is nothing safe in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something left in this world. Start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Whoa, it's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day.
That was Billy Idol with White Wedding. It's not a nice day for White Wedding. Everyone's stuck indoors. I suppose, though, Chris, the best part about being stuck indoors is the fact you get to wear your comfies. Reviewing this, I'm thinking about Kevin McLeod in Grand Designs. He has been ahead of the curve for several years. He, for several years, has been wearing fleeces, jumpers, comfy big jackets. He's been isolating and social distancing for 12, 14 years, hasn't he? Let's be honest here.
What do you think that he's got like 10 layers on right now? He's just sitting off with his missus. He's got like...
He's nowhere near his missus right now. I think he's absolutely completely social distanced from her. He's in the shed having a great time. He's probably putting a spice rack together or something.
He's stuck in somebody's Grand Design where they stopped filming and left him there.
yeah. It's not even got a wall. It's not even got a roof. But he's like, yeah, this is a fantastic concept.
But the wife's pregnant. Was that you, Kevin?
No. Yeah, I mean that's the best part of Grand Designs, isn't it? You know, we all love the initial reveal when you see the house finished. But one of my favourite parts is the opening of the show. He's doing his weirdly poetic opening, and then you see the timestamp when it started. As soon as I see anything before 2016, it's a shit show.
There.
It's not gone well at all. They have intentionally ordered fiberglass from Norway. They have ordered Swedish wood. They have ordered clay from China, or all sorts of crap.
Go German. You always go German.
Exactly, they're efficient, you know, like the Koreans.
My favourite part of Grand Designs is watching the husband slowly go bald.
It's yeah.
That's definitely my favourite part.
Well, look at Kevin McLeod. Do you reckon it's like kind of like, you know, how like women kind of sync up their periods? Do you reckon it's men sync up their hairlines when they're trying to make a Grand Design?
There's only one way to find that out. We win the lottery. We'll go on Grand Designs. See who goes bald first, me or you.
I mean, that's the great part about these Grand Designs, isn't it? It's
And who's gonna get pregnant?
Absolutely. I mean, you said about winning the lottery there. We all know what everyone would do. Win the lottery. You would immediately pay Ric Flair to come over on a flight, get absolutely on it, ring it in, and get absolutely bladdered with him. Only if he was wearing his full wrestling gear, including the robe.
And the belt. He's got to have the gold and he's got to have the big gold.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I'm saying is everyone lives for the moment that Ric Flair walks into a bar, walks over to a bog monster and absolutely woos them and gets absolutely decked back.
Chest chops them.
Absolutely. I mean, let's be honest.
The thing is, if this happens and we got Ric Flair over here, if he was like, "Oh, I want to go home now. I'm 70. I'm quite tired." He'd be like, "I'll give you 10 grand now to Blade."
Yeah. Thing is, we're saying this like me and you could outdrink Ric Flair even in his 70s. Not a chance. that man's liver packed up years ago and gave up. That man's liver does not exist to do anything other than just process alcohol. We'd be under the table. He'd be absolutely styling and profiling everywhere. we'd be chatting shit about, well, just be honest, fucking Grand Design's being hit by the sound of this, the Power Hour so far anyway.
Don't think he watches Grand Designs, if I'm being perfect.
No, that's why he's off blading and styling and profiling.
We just need to find a level of like fame where we can meet him, be friends with him, and get invited to his next wedding. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, did you see
with The Undertaker?
Did you see the segment where he was talking to Jim Ross and he was saying that about like his divorces, and he went to, well, maybe she get a prenup, and he goes, I got a prenup. The fucking lawyer died on me. He doesn't care for shit. So basically, he got a prenup for his last marriage. The lawyer died, and the court was like, well, he can't enforce it anymore, so the wife gets off still.
They should have done what Alan Partridge did and just grabbed his hand. Sign the papers.
I mean, the classic of, I have access to the kids, but they don't want to see me! What else would you do if you won the lottery? What would be your what would be your spend?
I don't know. I reckon it depends how much of that, but I reckon I'd be fucking horrible. You know, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Just carry on living the same life.
Just I don't know. I just set things up to like ruin like your day. Just like hire actors to just keep like fucking your day up and stuff.
So then it's like, ha, got you again.
The Peter Lee method.
Exactly. What you're going for is basically Dick Dastardly. You'd become a lottery winning Dick Dastardly in all of this. That's your approach.
Buy 1,000 banana peels, put them outside your front door.
And speaking of bananas and banana peels, we've got a guest later who would love the residue bananas to eat, and I think that's one of the questions for our guest later on, El Chunko Monko.
Do you know what I did not mean to have a little smooth segue like that, but I should have saved that for later.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of popped too early there, but from what I understand, that's quite common for you.
That's what my ex-wife used to say.
And then she got hit by a cart. Poor woman. So, I think it's time for another song. Polly, over to you.
Rabbit 1, Rabbit 2. I'm gonna catch that wabbit, Moxley. This is Rabbit 1 by Masters of Reality.
was Rabbit 1, and it certainly did rabbit on there. Hopefully not like we are going to as part of the Power Hour. So, Chris, I think it's time to talk about the hot new wrestling company, straight out of Liverpool, Monday Night Tuesdays, live on Wednesdays. Tell me about it. What's going on with that company?
I don't think their bodies are not ready for what is going to happen every Wednesday night, Ross. Every Wednesday they're going to experience the best high-flying action from British wrestling. We've been scouting the nation. We've been scouting nationwide, trying to find the best wrestlers up and down the country. And I think we're developing quite a good roster, Ross.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some of the reported names here. You've got the likes of basically Gymnastics, Angra Lee, Oil, the Tough Nuts, Eddie Bolt, Danny Screw. Some of the best names in British wrestling, really. Amazingly,
and worldwide, to be honest, because Oil, I mean, whether he's going to sign or not, that's a different subject. But, I mean, Oil is all the way from Baghdad.
Absolutely.
So it would be a massive coup for the company if they pull that off.
If he signed up. I mean, looking at the names, some more Tsunami, Melancholy, they all seem to have names that suit them as characters. It's really quite surprising, but I suppose they're cashing in. So, I suppose anyone out there in Radioland, if you have any names that you want to put forward to potential wrestlers and link us to any wrestlers with great names, we're all for it. I'll be amazed if we get one response, but all the merrier, the better. I'll be very happy to try and find out any more about them. I'll
get my mum to send you an email.
Yeah, exactly. Send me an email, carrier pigeon, voice note. I'm on all the major.
Just scream it out your window.
Yeah, either way, I'll get it. Bebo, MySpace. We're on there. We got our finger on the pulse on this one. So my understanding of Monday, Tuesday, live on Wednesdays is that there's going to be an inaugural tournament to work out who's going to own and who's going to be their champion, the championship ship. My understanding is there's going to be 4 lots of 8-man battle royals, culminating in the winner of each one of those battle royals in a 4-way at the main pay-per-view coming up to crown the inaugural champion. We're not sure the venue yet. It's somewhere in Liverpool. We're not sure exactly where it's going to be.
Something we are currently sorting out. Obviously the current climate. It's quite hard to sort a venue out.
Agree. Currently, though, is all over that. He is sorting that out. He's all over that. Look at this roster. There seems to be a lot of people called Lee. They're not related, are they, Chris?
I'm hoping they're all different people because we're all paid. They'll get paid different wages. If someone's having us on, I will not be happy.
Who would do that? I think we need to book a match to make sure when they actually sign. I think you need to book imminently versus basically, and I think that'll prove.
See if one of them turns up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, then we'll know.
Maybe one Wednesday very soon that we'll see this. So.
Yeah, I mean,
watch this space.
Exactly? There's a very good high flying division. Gymnastics, the name himself it implies high flying. You've of course got the wonder, the losing streak champion that is Greg. Possibly the most impressive wrestler I've ever seen, apart from when it comes to actually pinning his opponents. He seems to get bored at that point, exclaim "done," leave. But it makes the crowd want to win more. Makes him want to lose more as well. It's fantastic.
I don't think he's playing dumb, Ross. I don't think he's playing dumb.
No, maybe not.
That's the great thing about Greg. But what we've been warned at is keep him away from catering because he will eat all their marshmallows in one inhale. And we don't want a full stomach while wrestling, do you, Ross?
You really don't want a full stomach. Absolutely not. I mean, the way he walks the ring, it looks like a man who has eaten his fair share of marshmallows. The way he falls into the ring, and the fact that he hasn't even bothered getting dressed. is probably quite indicative of that one as well.
He calls them his Thunderpants, Ross.
It's fun.
Lots of fun to be had.
Absolutely. I very much. I saw his match last week. Forget the name of the company, but against Shawnee Michaels.
Probably some shithead company who will be nowhere as good as Monday Night Tuesday is.
Yeah, I fully agree. They're probably already signed up to the Fed in New York. But anyway,
we won't mention them.
Yeah, we won't mention them unless they want to sign us. In which case, then hello. More importantly, let's leave that for now. We've got an exclusive interview with one of their main stars, Chunky Monkey, coming up later on in the show. But for now, let's have a bit of music. Polywell, take it away, honey.
Oh, I'm big into me French music. Oh, look at me. This is Melody's Echo Chamber with I Follow You. I'm not really going to follow you, though.
That was Melody's Echo Chamber with I Follow You. Hopefully you're all following the government advice and staying in, making sure that everyone is healthy and we protect the NHS. Part of that whole isolation, what are people doing? What are people doing to occupy their time? There's been obviously a lot of people using Zoom, House Party. Teams if you're corporate like myself. But that's what everyone's doing to kind of pass the time, speaking to people via webcam. OnlyFans as well, I'm sure there's been a rise there. Follow Polly's OnlyFans. He'll put the link in the SoundCloud. But
I have daily bum pictures get added to the guy. It's only £3 a month, guys. Come on.
Yeah, £3 a month. It's worth every penny, and it goes to a good cause, Polly's Pub Fund. But I think about this. I'm thinking about pubs. What are people doing? You think about your standard pub dar. The same person who goes to the pub every day, has 8 pints of John Smiths and leaves. They're not using Zoom. They're not using Skype. They're not using Teams. They're not using House Party. How are they communicating? What are they doing? Are they tapped into some kind of alcoholic hive where they just all basically talk the same amount of shit, but to an empty room? Is that what they're doing? I think of Largo, the strangest place in the world. The daytime Largo, king of Largo. Where is he right now? What's going on with that population of people who are there in the daytime?
Since the Greasy Largo man got banned from being a Largo because he got his dick out. So, it was fair that he did get banned. But, I wonder what he's doing right now. And the man who has 7 pints of Guinness in front of him at one time. There's also the man who he kicks off occasionally. And I saw him bladdered in a Buc-ee's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And he was eating a packet of raw bacon. Wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, these are the questions you need to know. I don't want to know what, Boris Johnson or Prince Charles are doing. Don't give a shit. I don't want to see any more TikToks of footballers doing weird dances. I want to know what your DARs are doing. How are they getting through isolation? If you know of alcoholic DAR, get in touch, let us know. How are they coping with this? I assume
the next Power Hour will ring them up.
we will. If they're lonely, by all means, they can come on the show. They can have a pint with us. We're more than happy to do that. I'm sure, like myself, they're drinking a lot, and to get through it. Polly, what are you drinking? What's your isolation drink of choice at the moment?
Well, unfortunately, I don't want to keep running the shop because I'm taking this very seriously. This isolation.
Wise.
So I'm basically just using up what I already had. And for my birthday, I got a crate of Guinness, and then I had about 6 other cans of Guinness. Don't particularly want to be drinking this every day, but it gets to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I am done for the day. I've played the PlayStation. I've watched the film. What else is there to do? Let's just get bevied.
Yeah, and record a semi-regular podcast or radio show like we're doing.
To be announced.
It could be daily. It could be weekly. It could be monthly. It could never happen again. Who knows? This could be the only power hour.
Hourly. We could do a power hour every hour.
If you want to see me and Polly do a power hour every hour on the hour, give me a hell yeah. But
I think there will be a single hell yeah there. But...
Oh God, no! And if there is, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You will not be getting a daily or hourly power hour for that matter.
Your life must be terrible.
Maybe they're your DARs. Maybe we are the content that alcoholic DARs need. We could be once it's all over, we could be being played in Red Lions and Prince Albert all over the country. That could be we could be the soundtrack to alcoholism. Who knows?
I do find when we are in haunts like Largo that they do attract themselves to us and end up collaring us for a good conversation. So maybe they're game for this.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That probably says more about you and that old men fancy you, mate. But but that's more than happy to say.
Hey, I'll take whatever I can get, mate. I'll take whatever I can get.
I came. I felt disgusted. I came again.
7 pints of Guinness, please, Barty. And I'll have a wine.
Can I shock you? I like wine, despite what I said earlier. But yeah, I've been. It's one thing I've noticed going through Sainsbury's, because that's where I shop. Not quite Waitrose, not quite M&S, but it's certainly in the middle of the middle class bracket. So go through there. The lager aisle gone, nothing to be seen. The craft beer section, my area, full of ale. So clearly, That's a nation of alcoholics there, and people like me are benefiting from all this.
Joke's on you, you peasants.
Yeah. I'm paying £5 for 3 cans. You're paying £6 for 10. We briefly had a bit of a break from the Power Hour then, just to give clap for our carers. They're doing a great job. The NHS, they're fantastic. Every day, I'm glad that we have that in our country, and it's been survived so long, despite the best efforts of the Tory party. So, just to kind of back up that, clap the carers.
We fucking hate the Tories.
We fucking do. Stay safe, stay indoors, watch fucking TV, self-isolate, have a wank, and more importantly, fuck the Tories and support the NHS.
More importantly, have another one.
If you can, who knows? Anyway, Kyle Walker, Luke Skywalker, and actual Walkman, Moxley. This is the Walkman with the rat. Exclusive news. Our next interviewee is the latest signing by Monday Night Tuesday. He is the hottest free agent in the world. We have got all the way from Congo. He loves Mbongo. It is the Chunky Monkey. Chunky Monkey, welcome to the Power Hour.
Thank you for having me, Ross. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's absolutely. I'm buzzing to have you on a regularly appearing Monday Tuesday. It's an absolute amazing coup. I couldn't be happier to have you in the streets of Liverpool and in the arena of Monday Night Tuesday.
So I just want to say,
Thank
not just the latest signing, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first signing of Monday Night Tuesday.
Yeah, woohoo! Rob the ground, baby.
I am honoured to be the first signing on Monday Night Tuesday. I took a 3-day boat ride from the Congo with no umpongo.
Oh, you must be part Smuggy.
I cannot drink water, for I am the monkey, and I only drink umbongo.
Monkey, with the imminent start of Monday Night Tuesday, what can the fans expect?
I will be eating bananas and taking names. All will fear the chunky.
Oh, great. How do you see yourself coping in our illustrious Battle Royale? We have 4 8-man Battle Royales lined up for Monday Night Tuesday. You will be one of the participants.
I will throw every man or every person out of the ring. And then I will drink 5 gallons of umbongo.
Well, Monkey, you're the first signing that we've released, but there's plenty more in the pipeline. Is there any wrestlers on the independent circuit that you'd like to feud with?
It doesn't matter who they are, as long as they don't touch any of my bananas or my umbongo. I don't care who gets in my way. I will destroy them all.
Lastly from me, Monkey, before I throw you over to Ross, I just want to know, how many bananas do you eat per hour?
I eat precisely 1 banana per minute, for a total of 60 per hour.
Very precise, Monkey. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon on Monday Night Tuesday. Hand it over to Ross.
Perfect. And, you know, all those bananas, they must make you quite loud. I just need to know, do you moo?
I don't believe I do moo.
That's fair enough. You know, it would be unexpected for a monkey to moo. Out of interest, you know, you're a big guy. You're a monkey. Let's be honest. You're chunky.
Yes, I am rather chunky. I am rather chunky. It is in my name.
That's very fair and very true. But would you rather fight a Batista-sized duck or a duck-sized Batista?
I would fight any man who gets in my way, whether they be small or large.
Fair comment. This sounds like fighting talk. I'm loving it. I suppose this kind of trash talking is why your popularity is like that of a runaway train. Why are you so popular with the independent fans?
Fans love people who are chunky, but they also love monkeys. I think I fill both of those categories very well.
It's like a Venn diagram of a wrestler here. You're just intersecting everything. It's perfect. So, you know, who would the monkeys' dream opponent be? Who would you want to get your hands on in the ring?
I would like to fight Chester Drawers. I need to see
very careful.
What is in his drawers.
Oh, that's very interesting. We're looking forward to getting an interview with the Chester Drawers very soon.
We may have some news. We may have some news that he is also one of the signees of Monday Night Tuesday.
This is perfect.
I look forward to meeting him in the ring.
One of the first battle royals We've got two contestants of the 8. We've got Chunky Monkey. We've got Chester Draws. 2 of the 8 confirmed right here on the Power Hour, live from the Lizard Lounge. So, I think you've said you're looking forward to everything. That's fine. Final question from me: how big is Batista's duck?
It is not bigger than my gallon of mbongo that I carry around with me everywhere. That is all that matters.
Very good. Very, very fair. I'm sure you've heard the news that there is a title opportunity somewhere within the Monday Night Tuesday arena. I'm looking forward to seeing you swing from rafter to rafter in search of that.
Thank you, Ross, and thank you, Chris. I look forward to meeting my competitors in the Monday Night Tuesday arena.
Wonderful.
You
And we've
drink
got
all
one of them
the
on.
bongo you want.
And we've got one of the your competitors on the show next week. Imminently, we'll be here live in person doing an interview. I'm looking forward to that so much.
Third name announced imminently.
Imminently, we'll be here, and he will be in Monday Night Tuesday.
Fantastic.
So, thanks, Monkey, for your time.
Thank you very much, Chunky Monkey.
And now that was
You're
Chunky
welcome.
Monkey. Chunky Monkey signing out there. He just dropped in to give us an update about his career. Also dropping in is Kenny Rogers to see what condition his condition was in. Take it away, Kenny.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
I pushed my soul in a deep dark hole and then I followed it in. I watched myself crawling out as I was crawling in. I got up so tight I couldn't unwind. I saw so much, I broke my mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
Someone painted April Fool in big black letters on a dead-end sign. I had my foot on the gas as I left the road and blew out my mind. 8 miles out of Memphis and I got no spare. 8 miles straight up downtown somewhere. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. I said I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gary Monk, Monks, Bob Monkhouse, Moxley. That was Chunky Monkey with an exclusive interview, the hottest free agent in the world, now signed to Monday Night Tuesday. And, this great great promotion that's going to be in our backyard in Liverpool, Monday and Tuesday, on Wednesdays. Very looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Thinking the last time me and you went to a wrestling show, Chris, when we went to York to watch NXT UK.
What a weekend, Roslyn! What a weekend!
It was it was something else. My girlfriend for Christmas got me and Polly tickets to NXT UK in York. Basically, she didn't want to go, so she begged Polly to go instead, and he did. So
I got the call saying, "Can I be off on a Friday?" Because let's be honest, I'm not going to enjoy myself at wrestling. I was like, "Yes, I'm there."
So off we went for a wild weekend in York. Hopped around some bars, some pubs. Got progressively more drunk
we got absolutely fucking done in.
we were
By the time we walked through them doors to go into the hall, I was a mess.
I think me and Chris were doing the woe from probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day.
And the doorman didn't appreciate us that day, did the security? No. We were off on a bad start from the get go there.
Yeah, no, I think it turned sour after we started the pull his pants down, lick his bum chant, and it didn't get any better from there really. My man kicking off, our kids standing up for a start, which was not on. And then
WWE security. I'm just gonna,
which is fair.
Let's just throw it out there. Let's just make some heat. I don't care. Right, we're going to be competing with your developmental show every Wednesday. Just want to say, sort your fucking security out.
Yeah, I fully agree. Kicking off at kids for standing up and enjoying it. They're 10. Yeah, whose view are they blocking? Ridiculous. Kicking off at us for putting drinks on the barrier. Maybe fair, but also everyone was standing up. Where's your ultimate beer? So, is what it is. Not overly bitter about it.
And
much.
you also got told off for a light swear word when that was the wrestler's gimmick.
Yeah, he's literally a bastard. So was the security guard. But anyway, we were there in York. We're having a great time. Ended up in a Stone Roses bar in York. What is the connection between Stone Roses and York? If anyone knows, we'd love to know. We still don't know to this day. 3 months on, we're still baffled. And also, is there any other random bar and music link that you know about? Any random city and music link? Traditionally,
where the band does not come from the city.
Yeah, exactly. You got Liverpool Beatles. You got Manchester Oasis. Stone Roses York. Don't understand it. Don't get it. If anyone knows a connection, let us know. And if there's a bar, we'll visit it and we will review it and we will do the woe there as well.
We will film a video of us doing the woe there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, before we start wrapping this up, we get about coronavirus. Everyone knows about it. One thing that popped to my head before was, obviously hotels, restaurants, bars are affected. I think people are really underappreciating the biggest loser in all this. Panini stickers. Obviously, it's Euro 2022. 2020, not 2022. I'm skipping a few years ahead there. We'll cut that in the editing, Chris. Euro 2020 is coming up soon. And,
Or is it?
Well, no, 2021 now. But obviously, Panini have reduced all these stickers for 2020 for all the squads that are going to be expected to be announced. What are they going to do with them? They're going to lose out on massive business. Obviously, even when it calms down, you can't trade. It's it's stickers. There's virus on there. You can't be giving that around to people. You can't be saying God need. Nobody needs coronavirus. That's not something you need in your life. So
cough need.
Cough need. Thing is, Panini's fantastic. It always brings back to being a kid. Some of the great names that you can think of throughout the world football. Names like
we have Scott Gemmell. I'm just going to name some Everton ones because I looked on the back of my door, my old room, before where there are some Panini stickers. So I had on the back of my door Mark Pembridge, classic Welsh player.
Great corner take as well.
Scott Gemmell. Scott Gemmell, not so good. I've got also Scott Minto. I don't remember him playing for West Ham, but he's on the back of my old door. And then we get to the big boys. We have Juninho of Middlesbrough. He was always a good. He whipped the free kicks in. Then we have Matt Elliott of Leicester.
Nice.
And to top it all off, from Bolton, we have Yuri Djorkaeff.
Now there we go.
What a stud!
That is a World Cup winning forward for France playing for Bolton. You couldn't write it.
That is what all your children are going to miss out this summer. They're all going to miss out on names such as Yuri Djorkaeff.
Exactly. You know, who are Bolton going to sign in 2022? You know, you're not going to know. You're not going to know now. You know, that's the worst part of this coronavirus. Panini have been absolutely done over. Justice for Panini.
The Power Hour.
Well, the first Power Hour is in the books. They said it couldn't be done, but we have done it. We have done the first Power Hour. Polywell, your
I'm
thoughts?
fucking exhausted, mate. So much power. Too little time. This much power cannot be contained in 1 hour.
Agree. It's been emotional. It's been experience. It's been power. It's been an hour.
It's been powerful.
Overall,
It's
I'd
been
say
an
probably
hour.
needs a bit more It's very true. I'd say overall it needs a bit more dog business.
Oh,
but 9 out of 10. I have been sports entertainment.
same. At least we have. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I had my fun. That's all that matters.
Oh, well, thank you very much, everyone. I just want to say that if you're a slow lane, thank you for joining us and tuning in. But for everyone else, you've been listening to the Power Hour. Good night.
And apologies to everyone who had to sit through that. Fuck the Tories. Stay indoors. Stay safe. Up the NHS. To see us out, here's Blondie with a